Hello, friends. If you're retired, you could be handing over more than $3,000 a year in bills you are legally allowed to stop paying, and nobody at the bank, the tax office, or Medicare is going to call and tell you. Today I'm giving you 6 of them, with the exact program, the exact dollar figure, and the one step to claim each. Stay with me until number 6, because that's the one most people get completely backwards, and it could be worth over $1,000. Number 1. Your Medicare Part B premium. In 2026, the standard Part B premium climbed to $202.90 a month. That's $2,434 a year, pulled straight out of your Social Security check before you ever see it. Here's what almost no one tells you. You may not have to pay a single dollar of it. There's a program called the Qualified Medicare Beneficiary Program, QMB for short. And if your monthly income is under $1,350 as a single person, or $1,824 for a married couple, your state pays your entire Part B premium for you. Not a discount, the whole thing. QMB also wipes out your deductibles and copays on top of that. That's the $285 Part B deductible gone, plus the 20% co-insurance you'd normally owe on every doctor visit. The mistake that costs people thousands? They assume they earn too much to qualify, so they never even apply. But these limits are higher than most retirees think. And several states don't count all of your income. Take Margaret, 71, living on $1,300 a month from Social Security. She paid that premium quietly for 3 years, more than $7,000 gone, convinced she made too much, when QMB would have covered it from day one. Your one step this week. Call your state Medicaid office and ask to apply for a Medicare Savings Program. Say those exact words. If your income is anywhere near the line, apply anyway and let them tell you no. Number 2, your property tax. If your home is paid off, you might think property tax is just a fact of life. It isn't, not once you hit a certain age. Almost every state offers a senior property tax exemption, a freeze, or a deferral for homeowners 65 and older. An exemption knocks a chunk off your home's taxable value, often $25,000 to $50,000 right off the top. A freeze locks your assessment in place so that even when home values climb, your tax bill doesn't. A deferral lets you postpone the tax entirely until the home is sold. Depending on your county, this is worth anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s a year. In some Texas counties, seniors who file the over 65 exemption cut their bill in half and freeze it for life. Consider a couple in a house that jumped from $200,000 to $340,000 in 5 years. Without the freeze, their tax bill rose with it. With it, they paid the same amount they owed at 65, saving close to $900 a year. Here's the trap. None of this is automatic. The county will happily keep charging you the full amount until you file the paperwork. And many seniors never do, simply because no one told them the break exists. Some people overpay for 10 years straight, walking away from $10,000 they were owed. Your one step. Call your county assessor's office or search your county name plus the words Senior Property Tax Exemption and ask what you qualify for and the filing deadline. Most have a once-a-year window, often January 1st to April 30th, so don't put it off. Number 3, your phone and internet bill. There's a federal program called Lifeline run by the FCC, and it gives eligible households up to $9.25 a month off phone or internet service, and up to $34.25 a month if you live on tribal lands. That's over $110 a year, and with some providers it covers the entire bill, so you pay zero. You qualify if your household income is at or below 135% of the federal poverty line, about $21,500 a year for one person, or if you're already on SNAP, Medicaid, or SSI. If you're on any one of those, you're basically pre-approved. The mistake people make is confusing Lifeline with that other program, the Affordable Connectivity Program, which ran out of money back in 2024. So when they hear that internet benefit ended, they never bother checking. Lifeline did not end. It is fully active in 2026, in every single state. Take a widower on SSI paying $30 a month for a basic cell plan. Switching to a Lifeline provider dropped his bill to nothing, and he'd been eligible for 4 years without knowing it. Nearly $1,500 he never had to spend. Your one step. Go to lifelinesupport.org or ask your current phone company if they're a Lifeline provider and apply through the National Verifier. It's one benefit per household, so you only need to apply once. And remember, Number 6, the last one, is the bill most retirees don't even realize they're overpaying, and it's the easiest of all to fix. We'll get there. Number 4, your bank fees, monthly maintenance fees, minimum balance fees, overdraft charges. The average checking account can quietly cost you $150 to $300 a year in fees alone. And on a fixed income, that's real money walking out the door. A $12 monthly maintenance fee alone is $144 a year for nothing. Here's the thing, you never have to pay them. Most banks offer a senior checking account with no monthly fee once you turn 60 or 65, but they will not move you into it automatically. You have to ask. On top of that, nearly every credit union and most online banks offer completely free checking, with no minimum balance and no maintenance fee at all. The single worst one is the overdraft fee, $35 every time a payment clears when your balance is short. You can turn overdraft coverage off entirely with one phone call, and then the payment simply gets declined instead of costing you $35. Picture a retiree whose auto pay hit 2 days before her Social Security landed. 3 overdrafts in 1 week, $105 gone, on a shortfall of just $11. A lot of people pay 2 or 3 of those a year without ever questioning it. That's $100 handed over for nothing. Your one step: call your bank and ask 2 questions. Do you have a no-fee senior checking account I can switch to? And please turn off overdraft coverage on my account. If they won't waive the fees, a local credit union down the street will. Number 5. The runaway cost of your prescriptions. Starting in 2026, Medicare Part D has a hard ceiling. Once your out-of-pocket drug spending hits $2,100 in a year, you pay nothing more for covered drugs for the rest of that year. 0. Your plan picks up 100%. That cap is automatic. But here's where people leave real money on the table. If your income is limited, there's a program called Extra Help, also known as the Low-Income Subsidy, and it can erase your Part D premium, wipe out your deductible, and drop your copays on covered drugs to just a few dollars each, as low as $1.60 for generics and $4.90 for brand names. In 2026, Extra Help is worth roughly $5,300 a year to the people who qualify, and the income limits were expanded to 150% of the poverty line, about $23,500 for a single person, so more retirees are eligible now than ever before. The mistake? People assume they make too much, or they've simply never heard the words extra help, so they keep paying full price at the counter. Take a man on a single blood thinner, running $400 a month. After Extra Help, that same drug cost him under $10 a refill. Thousands saved in a year he'd been paying out of pocket. Your one step: call Social Security at 1-800-77-21213 or apply for Extra Help online at ssa.governor. It takes about 10 minutes, and if you qualify, your very next trip to the pharmacy could cost a small fraction of what you're paying today. Number 6, and this is the one most people get completely backwards: a big piece of the federal income tax you're paying on your retirement income. Under the tax law signed in 2025, there's a brand new senior deduction. If you're 65 or older, you can deduct up to $6,000, $12,000 for a married couple where both spouses are 65, on top of your regular standard deduction. And here's the part people get wrong: you do not have to itemize to claim it. Most retirees hear the word deduction and assume it only helps folks with mortgages and big write-offs, so they never look into it. That is exactly backwards. This one stacks right on top of the standard deduction you already take. You get the full amount if your income is under $75,000 as a single filer or $150,000 married, and it phases out above that, disappearing completely at $175,000 single or $250,000 joint. For a retiree in the 12% bracket, a $6,000 deduction is $720 back. For a couple claiming the full $12,000, it can top $1,400. Consider a widow who filed the same way she always had and never mentioned her age to her software. She left the entire $6,000 on the table and overpaid by more than $700. But it only exists for tax years 2025 through 2028. So this is a window, not forever. Your one step: when you file your 2025 return this spring, make sure your software or your tax preparer applies the new senior deduction. If they don't bring it up, ask for it by name. So there they are, 6 bills you can stop paying: your Part B premium, your property tax, your phone bill, your bank fees, your runaway drug costs, and a chunk of your income tax. Here's your one move this week. Pick the single biggest one on that list for your situation and make that one phone call. Don't try to chase all 6 today. Just start with one. And if this helped you, subscribe and share it with someone you love who's still overpaying, because they'll thank you for it.